I woke up and thought I'd been robbed, violated in the middle of the night. My neck felt light. Too light. I rushed to the mirror. And what I saw shattered something inside me. My hair, my identity gone. Chopped off in jagged clumps. And there, sitting on my dresser? A sticky note in my mother's handwriting. You'll still look fine. Focus on your sister's big day. I stood there frozen. My long chestnut hair, years of growth and care, lay limp across my pillow like a crime scene. The scissors, still gleaming, were the same ones Mom used for coupons. And just like that, I wasn't a daughter. I was a distraction. You see, that wedding was supposed to be my chance. To stand tall in a navy silk dress I bought with my own paycheck. To give a speech. Not about fairy tales but about real love and real effort. I wanted to show them who I'd become. Instead, I walked into the kitchen looking like a punchline. My dad glanced up from his cereal. Less hair suits you. You don't need the spotlight anyway. Mom didn't miss a beat. Let Hannah shine. This day isn't about you. Let me tell you something. I wasn't the golden child. I was the project they managed. Hannah? She got violin lessons, Paris trips, prom queenship. Me? Hand-me-downs and build character lectures. At 19, I moved out, paid my own bills, worked weekends, and still RSVP'd yes to her wedding. I thought, maybe I'd finally belong. But they didn't just cut my hair. They drugged me. Slipped NyQuil into the soothing tea they offered the night before. And while I slept, they took scissors to my pride. I called my roommate Becca in a panic. She gasped when she saw me. They did this on purpose? I nodded. And then she pulled out her phone. We're not going to the wedding like this. We're going to change the story. What Becca didn't know was, I had receipts. Literal ones. Voice memos I'd been recording for my therapist. Like when Mom said I was too pretty to be standing next to the bride. Or when Dad said, girls like her ruin weddings. We played them back. It wasn't just cruelty, it was strategy. So I showed up. Not in the dress they mocked. Not with the speech they scripted. With a fresh bob cut by Becca, a steel spine, and a voice ready to burn. At the rehearsal brunch, I took the mic and said, I know I'm not the favorite daughter. But today, I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be heard. Forks froze midair. I continued. When people say family, they don't mean the ones who cut your hair in your sleep, or drug you to make sure you don't outshine their favorite. Gasps. Chairs scraped back. My father stood. That's enough. So I hit play. My mother's voice echoed through the vineyard. She thinks she's going to look better than Hannah. We'll fix that. Then Dad. We'll cut it while she sleeps. Girls like her need reminders. They kicked me out. But it was too late. Becca uploaded the footage. Captioned it. When family becomes the weapon. It exploded online. 5 million views in 48 hours. Celebs reposted. Podcasts dissected. Strangers wrote. You spoke for every silenced daughter. And then the call came. A fashion editor. We want to feature you. Headline. The sister who stole the show. They did my makeup, photographed my new look, wrapped me in gowns that shimmered louder than shame. That was my rebirth. Months later, I got an offer from a fashion brand led by a woman whose daughter had survived something eerily similar. They hired me as the creative director of a campaign called You Can't Cut Power. We launched our first office in my hometown. The opening night? Cameras. Activists. Local press. And my parents, uninvited, walked in. They didn't recognize me. Polished. Poised. We're proud of you, my mom whispered. I smiled. That's funny. You haven't been proud of me since I had braces. Dad chuckled nervously. Families heal, right? I walked them to the exit. Want to leave a comment card? We take feedback seriously here. And as they turned to leave, I said one last thing. Next time you try to cut down a daughter to elevate another, just remember, scissors dull. But some girls sharpen.